Welcome back to Electric Soldier Plays Pokemon XG Next Generation. Last episode we came here to the Snagem Hideout, fought some gangsters, and we decided to replace the Starmie on our team with our Slowking, which has the unique and new ability Trickster, which auto-sets Tricker when it switches in. In between episodes, I wanted to make a failed run at the Tower Coliseum to level up our Slowking. It was on level 24 off camera, but I wound up actually winning the challenge. The rest of our team was in low 30s, and the opponents were level 40, and we managed to actually clutch it out. So it's presented as a bonus episode with no commentary, so it'll probably gone up this morning. Slowking at level 29 now is close enough to where Starmie was at level 31 that I can actually use it on our team, especially since it would almost always lead my team, meaning it'll level up very quickly. I taught it the TM49 Psychic we got for the Tower Coliseum in addition to Light Screen, Ice Beam, and Scald for utility, and Scald is of course also Stab. In between episodes I also went and picked up our Shadow Togepi and put it in the Purify Chamber. So we didn't purify anyone this time, which is first time in a while. But we haven't been snagging anything. We don't have our snag machine, so we haven't been getting any new Shadow Pokemon. When we do get the ability to snag, we'll be ready for it, though. We have 9 full tempo sets in our Purify Chamber, which is it's fully optimized. Like, we can purify anything now. So I'm just going to check out what's over here. Got a guy over here. If you join up right now, you'll not only get the day's wages, but also a commuting allowance and even a box lunch. Dude, count me in. Gangster CJ. What do you got for me? Got a Houndoom and a Cacturn. Bringing my Slowking and my Breloom. Trickster activated. Intimidate because both of the attack stats. Switch out to... Slowking can switch to Mawile probably. Breloom... Yeah, I should probably switch with the Intimidate. Switch to... Porygon. I'm gonna try to keep switching Slowking out. Don't want to take risks with it because it's very low level compared to the rest of our team still. 5 levels is no joke. But it should gain levels very quickly if the Tower Coliseum was any indication. So Seed Bomb, probably going to Slowking slot. Yes. Overheat, probably going to Breloom slot. Still huge damage. Drop special attack though. Okay, so now we can do this. Play rough. And actually, yeah, play rough. Ice Beam. Play rough might not be enough to take it out. Ah, it did. Which is a shame, because I should have used Tri Attack to pick up the kill. But there's Slowking, leveling up to 30. So thankfully, we won't really get over-leveled because of the way the experience share works in this generation. Mawile avoided the move, so I didn't get punished for my mistakes. Always like not getting punished for my mistakes. Gengar comes in, and Sucker Punch, Tri Attack. Almost. Not quite. Now when I get the opportunity, I'll definitely use Discharge over Thunderbolt, because Discharge does not hit the partner in XG. And I would really love a move that would let me pick up a quick kill, like on this Gengar right now. If I could deal primarily damage to... the poison might take me out. If I could primarily deal damage to Houndoom while still wiping out the Gengar, that'd be amazing. Overheat finally hits, and even at -4 it does that much damage. Leftovers did proc first, so I don't think I'll die, yeah. Which is nice. Sucker Punch Gengar, Tri Attack Houndoom. There it goes. So even though obviously our Slowking didn't see this fight, or see that Pokemon, it'll still gain a lion's share of the experience. Considering he gets half, and then the other half gets split between these two. He gets a lot more than either of the Pokemon that actually fought it get. And Slowking gain 1,000 from the Houndoom. And then Poison should finish off Porygon. Now, I'm gonna test something. I want to see if sending in Slowking will untwist the dimensions. Trickster did activate, which means I think Trick Room is no longer up. Switch out to Shelgon. Nope, it refreshes the Trick Room when I switch it back in. Good to know. Because they did code in Trick Room using the move, undoing Trick Room's effects. Oh, it didn't even refresh it. Okay, so it just doesn't have an effect if you're already in Trick Room. Again, I have nothing but praise for them even getting Trick Room working in here. Like, sure, it's gonna be janky, have too many messages, etc., etc. Not letting anyone tougher than me join Snagem Gang. Got one rare candy, which is a lot of money. That's like 25 Pokesnacks right there. Guy doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. Gonna heal up. Why waste revives? And I can just run down here. So we'll come right around here. Hit our healing machine. And I feel like the way we were going was not going to be toward progress, toward Gonzap. So we'll continue going this way. I just like to get most of the side quests and loot and extra battles done and such before we get to the end of the dungeon. In here. So this guy will battle me probably. You're raiding Snagem's hideouts, that takes guts. Let's go. Snagem Gang. I keep saying game, and it's just because I'll stumble over the words. Snagem Gang. Lots of hard G's. Snagem Gang. Snagem Gang. We got Gangster Smoke. So this is a team, they both have guts. I wonder if they're gonna, like, status each other. Not that I'm gonna get to see what they do necessarily. Switch over to Mawile. Breloom is gonna opt for Drain Punch on Ursaring, because it should be slower than Swellow. By slower, of course, I mean it'll go first. That's the slowest Swellow I ever did see. Oh, a double edge. Not on Breloom. Okay, good. Not on Sega. Hit it with the Drain Punch. Get some of the HP back. Big heals. Play rough. Mach Punch. Thankfully, Breloom does have priority. Meaning that even though it's a little bit too fast for our Trick Room team, we can abuse its priority to kind of keep an advantage over the opponent. It'll be great for picking up quick KOs, especially if Trick Room is down. And there's Breloom down, because it's not going to be taking multiple aerial aces. Oh, Trick Room didn't go up, somehow. That's janky. Send in our Slowking. Because Mawile should definitely be faster, or slower than Swellow. The Intimidate cuts our attack. Switch Mawile out. Slowking can stay in and Scald Houndoom. Swallow is still going first. Oh, you know what it is? The Swallow has Gale Wings. That makes sense. Okay. It's just going first because it has priority. And it is faster than my Breloom. My Breloom just... Mach Punch got out for... Mach Punch has priority, so it went first versus the Swallow. Confusing. Once you start throwing a bunch of priority into it. So we'll do this. Oh, that might take out our Slowking. Yeah. Oh, that's the first time Slowking's fainted, so welcome to the team, I guess. I'm just glad I figured out the mystery. Heal up. You know what? I think after this episode, after this battle, I'm gonna start just doing the run back for heal off camera, because it's not very interesting to see me run down 3 flights of stairs I just climbed to go heal. But I also want to make sure I keep my team up to date, and I need to keep a lot of money just for just so that I can afford to buy Pokesnacks. Because again, if I was playing this normally, I would definitely buy put a little Pokesnacks at each one of the 3 spots, and then go to whichever one goes as soon as it pops up. But that leads to a very bad flow within each episode if I just leave a dungeon to go run off and catch something. So we drop Crawdon. Big EXP for Porygon too. Gets the full experience. Trick Room more off, which kinda sucks. Bring in our Marowak. Rock Crash, Ice Beam. Now it just goes for Swords Dance. Little late for that. Okay. Alright, 13 minutes in, okay. Defeated Smoke. Hawah! Back in the old days, just saying Snagem gang made crying kids shut up instantly. Now we can't even beat a kid. As we came up. Okay, so I'll be right back. And we're back, and let's go downstairs. Spot monitor is going off, so let me take that down. Now I'll remember to actually sneak up on Bonsly if it's Bonsly. Take our item. A Pee-Pee up. That is our 3rd one, which we'll use on Spore. Oh, it's meaningless. Okay, cool. So I start selling those. So I do have the Amulet coin off right now because I had it on Starmie. And I'll probably put it back on... I'll put it on Slowking once Slowking reaches, like, kind of level parity with our team. I was feeling sorry for myself, an intruder appeared. So this should let us get in and out of the hideout. Got a Sneasel and an Absol. Throw down Slowking and Breloom. I don't even need Trick Room to handle a Sneasel. So we'll switch out to our Mawile. We'll Mach Punch the Sneasel. Again, a lot of duplicate Pokemon in this area, but maybe that's because because Stars and D really wanted to keep these guys having Dark types. Would have been nice to like branch out, maybe throw some fighting types in here. Other types that thematically suit Snagem, aside from Dark. Not very effective. And now you're in for it. See, it's another Gengar. So we'll Sucker Punch Gengar. And Bullet Seed. You know, a Bullet Seed Gengar just so we make sure we finish it off if Sucker Punch doesn't do the job. But I want it to be Bullet Seed against the Absol. And it worked out. Because the Absol, I feel like, isn't as much of a threat as the Gengar was with its poison moves. Wild Flare is threatening, though. Didn't die, though. Got a Cacturn. Play rough here. And finish it off with Drain Punch. For maximum damage against Cacturn if this play rough actually just kills it, which it did. Option select, kind of just covering multiple situations. Slowking to 32. So yeah, when Slowking gets to like 34 or 35... Oh, it's slower than Breloom. When it gets to like 34 or 35... Ooh, nice, 1 HP. That's when we'll switch it back to the Amulet Coin. Start getting more money. More money, less problems. That's what they should say. Like, to a point, more money will just buy you happiness. It'll make your life better. To such a degree that you'll feel more comfortable and stable. So yeah, money buys happiness. You heard it here first, folks. Wow! You wait, we'll get our spot in the sun back. Okay, I'll just heal up with an item. Well, I mean, I basically use 2 super potions. Because the Moo Moo Milks, it said 60 points. I think it actually only healed 50, though. So does that mean Hyper Potion actually heals 200? Or is that crazy talk? See, at least these guys have the decency to not, you know, hang out on the ceiling. So I'm with Snagem Gang. I don't have a snag machine, though, so I never snagged anything. Yeah, I feel like these guys are relatively bad at snagging Pokemon. G-Dog? G-Dog. G-Dog. This guy's name is G-Dog. Like, not even hyphenated, just G-Dog. Like, alright. We'll go with that, G-Dog. So we want to double switch because Houndoom is threatening to both of our Pokemon. Rather, Houndoom and Cacturn equally threaten our 2 Pokemon. I would leave Breloom in, but Breloom is nerfed by the Intimidate. So we'll go here. Made sure we switched our fighting type for the Ghost instead of our psychic type, because I don't want to draw, you know, your Crunches, your Dark Pulses. The Overheat. Weak Sauce. So they seem to have the same, like, attacks, too. Ice Beam. Rock Crash. The Sucker Punch will do some serious damage, though. Yep. I swear Marowak's really powerful when it manages to hit. The fact that this Cacturn is slower than my Porygon 2 is pretty impressive. It's a quiet Porygon 2 as well. We got very lucky on that. Almost. shell gun in there. Try attack here. Dragon Claw here. Hits the Sucker Punch. Not huge damage. There you go. And try attack. Two HK is not bad. Sneasel. I don't want to deal with a Sneasel with my Shellgun. But it's fast, so if we double target it, we should be fine. Yeah, so Shellgun's Dragon Claw first. Knocks it down most of the way. And then Porygon 2's Tri Attack should finish the job. There it goes. Wildfire. Moderate damage. And slowly rocks its way back out into battle. I don't think Wildfire can burn. Which is nice. Nice for me when I'm getting hit by it, that is. Got a Crawdaunt, so we'll Thunderbolt and Dragon Claw. I always forget that Porygon 2 outslows Shellgun, because I wanted to do the thing I normally do where I use the power move first and then hit with the weaker move later. But at least we should be sure this would kill the Crawdaunt. There it goes. Slowking leveled up to 33. Porygon 2 fainted. Tis less Pokemon too, though. Send in you. Not Punch. Skull. So if it went for Sucker Punch, we outslowed it. G-Dog. Hurts you to the bone. Alright, we'll be right back. We're gonna heal. When I joined up, the Snag machine was already gone. It's locked. It's locked. I don't think I've ever seen one of those locked. I thought I saw something sparkle over here. Maybe a battle CD, but it was not. Oh, this is a way out? Well, do I now have the ability to use this as a shortcut? I hope I do. I'm just gonna make... You know what, it's worth it. It's worth checking. I do have that as a shortcut, which is very good, very nice. So that's locked. And that's where it came from, so we gotta go the other way. That's gonna it's gonna get me every time that I want to open it. Yeah, it's over here. And then up here. You ever get that feeling of deja vu? Then we go to the right. And we go down. I would like a battle. A battle would be nice. Go through here, and this is where we stopped going down this route. And this is where Gonzap is. Nice. That snake machine you went and got, what's up with it? It's too honkin' small. How am I supposed to fit this on my arm? I mean, yeah, look at him. It's because your arm is so thick. Shut your yap. So we get Gonzap over here. Must have come for the snag machine. Good work getting out here, but we're not about to let you have it back. Give up now, kid. So this is the Gloom guy. And Absol and Cacturn. Bringing our Slowking and Breloom. By every definition, this is a bad matchup for Slowking, so we'll switch out, even though we could Ice Beam first. Switch out to Porygon. Breloom is going to Drain Punch the Absol. Seed Bomb. Meh. Absol drops. What's next? Houndoom. That Intimidate's gonna suck. Porygon 2 can now Ice Beam Cacturn. Breloom can swap out to Marowak, I guess. Here's the Seed Bomb. For Porygon 2 again. The crit. But we can fire off our Ice Beam. Nearly take it down. There's Overheat for our Breloom slot, most likely. Yep. Try attack here. Shadow Bone. No, not Shadow Bone. Rock Crash here. Cacturn Sucker Punch as well. Just can't use Marowak against these guys. Too much Sucker Punch. The Overheat comes in. Porygon 2's done. This should be fine, even though I'm bringing in Mallow to a Fire type, because we have Mach Punch, and also we have Sucker Punch. That should be enough to finish off both. So we'll Mach Punch our Houndoom, and we'll Sucker Punch our Cacturn. Unless our Cacturn goes for Sucker Punch, now we got it. Dropped you. And dropped you. Hopefully Gonzap's team is a bit more unique. Slowking leveled up. Water Pulse, is that buffed or anything? Is there any reason to use that instead of Scald? Nope, it's still pretty. Ah. Yes, stop learning. I'm so used to that at Gen 7 where you just say no once, but you can't mash B anymore in Gen 7, which kinda sucks. And here's his Bloom, of course. And his Mukro. Hit it with Spore. Play rough. Nice. Mawile levels up. Or not, it gets more experience. Gloom's Hidden Power. You never know what Hidden Power is gonna do. Probably ground? I have no idea what type it could be. Could be ground, could be fire. Bloom fell asleep. Our Trick Room wore off. And their Trick Room wore off too. Now they have to implement it. We'll use Resisted Bullet Seed and Neutral Iron Head. Okay, Resisted Bullet Seed, not the best option. It's either that or Resisted, like, Punch Attack. Oh wow, this Gloom is tanky. What's with this Gloom? Call back our Balloon. Bring in... not Shogun. Bring in Slowking. We can switch Slowking's item back now and use Super Fang. Gloom is asleep. Super Fang. Psychic. Iron Head. Let's see. This will be Slowking's first KO, and it doesn't even pick it up. So that's great. Mawile should finish it off, though. Yep. Oh, of course. I wonder if I'll get healed before Gonzap, like I did with Snaddle. Trying to take you head on was a bad idea. I mean, yeah. That's why you slept me in the first place. Not bad, pretty impressive. If you can snag all the Shadow Pokemon using the Snag Machine, I mean, that's what I'm planning to do. Yeah. Don't lie, you're obviously no good at it. Your lips are twitching. Yeah. I want my Snag Machine back, Gonzap. Let's hope we get revitalized here. So here's Gonzap. Got Feraligatr and Glalie. I wonder if Glalie has, like, Refrigerate or Moody or something like that. Trickster is up. I will set up Light Screen, in addition to Bullet Seed on Feraligatr. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, and enough. Big EXP. Freeze Dry. Modest damage. It's got a Life Orb. Brings in a Grand Bull. The Intimidate kind of sucks, but we're gonna go ahead and Scald. Drain Punch. Poison Fang might take out our Breloom. It did. Flash Freeze. Now that's not a move that exists normally. It's not very effective. Special attack harshly fell. So it's like... So that's like Leaf Storm then. Oh, it didn't revive our team at all. That's not nice. Psychic. You know what? I'll use Slowking to wake up. Where's our awakening? And if we lose this battle, chances are... Oh, do we not have an awakening? Oh, we have Call, we don't have an awakening. fight here, and you know what? I'm gonna hope and pray. There's Glalie down. Slowking ding to 35. And Slowking is quickly earning a spot on the team. Mawile remains asleep. Should have called it. Wild Flare. It is enough to take out Mawile. Send in Shogun. So what? We're both down, or he's down 2, I'm down 4. Yeah, that's the situation here. Alright, so I'm gonna use Slowking's turn to use a revive. Honestly, Mawile should be able to clean house once it's actually awake. Shelgon's turn. You know what? I'm gonna do the unthinkable, and I'm just gonna double up on healing. Play rough. Ooh, it whiffed. That's nice. The Night/Slash will probably take out our Slowking, though. Yes, it did. As long as the Trick Room is still up, Mawile should be able to clean some house. Play rough. No, I want to get rid of Granville first. Ironhead. And... you know what? I'll use Shelgon, and we're actually going to use yet another revive on our Slowking. That animation's so good. There's Granville. Fire Blast. That is big damage, but I think we still have our light screen up. We should... that's probably from light screen. Don't burn me. Okay, well, light screen wore off. Trick Room wore off. Trick Room wore off. So that's not good. So what I'm gonna do... what's he gonna throw down? A Skarmory. I'm gonna switch out Mawile for Slowking, get our Trick Room set back up. On this side of things, I'm gonna Dragon Claw Absol. Yeah, I don't feel cheap using revives on this battle, considering we don't get a chance to heal in between this and the guy before it. The guy before it had like 4 Pokemon. Fire Blast whiffed. Very nice. Shogun didn't die. Dragon Claw goes off. Solid damage. Scald here. Dragon Claw here. Claw. There's Absol down. This is the last Pokemon. Better not be Cacturn. Minor damage from Ironhead. Actually, it's pretty significant. What's next? Crawdaunt. It's not too bad. Skulls. Dragon Claw. We should be able to take it out with the Aqua Jet. Should be able to take it out with our Mawile's Play Rough. Once we get the momentum to actually bring it in. The burn is nice. Worst comes to worst, I can revive our Breloom. Get that Mach Punch. Scald this one more time. Drop a Draco Meteor here. Never mind, this will finish off the... Oh, for Slowking. But finished off Slowking. That's not what I was expecting, actually. Ah, Draco Meteor missed. That actually swings the momentum really not in my favor, but... Mawile comes in. So I can take out one of these, and I want it to be Crawdaunt. The Aqua Jet is actually going to add up. I really, really... Oh my god, it just took me out. Took me out. Okay. So that's the first loss of this. Foes parties Trick Room more off. Yeah. And it's effectively an 11 Pokemon battle. So we white out. And we wake up in our room? How's our money? Okay, we don't lose half our money in this. If we do lose half our money in this, then I had a lot of money. We'll put any coin on our Slowking. And we'll lead. Have a stronger lead pair for this fight. And we'll just head right out. Our Togepi is ready for purification now, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to go back to the Snagem hideout. And hopefully we won't have to fight the first guy again. Because that was just a little bit bull. That we had to fight a fully powered 6 Pokemon Gonzap right after fighting his aid. Especially after the game kind of led me to believe that we'd be healed with the Snaddle fight. But that's fine. Wouldn't be a challenge hack if there weren't challenges. What do you think you're doing hanging around like that before you talk of... we'd have to fight both of them, huh? Do we have to fight him again, or... No, okay, good. We have to fight Gonzap straight up. So, in a fair fight, let's see how we do against Gonzap here. Really should have led with Mawile, honestly. Oh, I shouldn't have led with Mawile because of the Intimidate, right? So now we switch into Mawile. Porygon 2 begins battle with Tri-Attack. Which one's the bigger threat? Absol, because it's got Fire Blast. Oh, Wild Charge is in this. Very nice. There's the recoil. It's a very slow Granbull. Absol's down. Iron Head here, Tri-Attack here. I'll never get tired of that animation. I like how cartoony Pokemon were in Gens 1 and 2. The Gen 3 and later models don't really show it off like that. Don't really have the same style to them. Flash Freeze missed. Get a Feraligatr. Oh yeah, he led with different Pokemon last time. He led with these two. And Thunderbolt. Just Glalie down. Porygon 2 dinged. What level do we learn Discharge? I think it's in the 40s? Here's Thunderbolt. And that's not a dead gator. Color me surprised. Should be able to play rough on Crawdaunt. Oh, it's gonna Aqua Jet, but that's fine. It Aqua Jetted Oregon. That's not the smartest thing to do there, Gonzap. Not quite enough, though. Leftovers. Skarmory. I mean, that's Thunderbolt food. Sucker Punch might be enough to finish it off, and if not, it's probably gonna die to Aqua Jet. Got it. Not quite enough to KO it. It's the theme of Porygon in this match is not quite enough. I think Trick Room wears off now. Perfect timing. Because I can just throw in Slowking. There you go. Wow. So, yeah, with a fully healed team, this guy's a bit of a cakewalk, so I guess it was a little balanced for the other scenario, but whatever. I could have probably won the first one by using more revives, but I didn't realize until halfway through that it wasn't cheap to use that many revives. I mean, it's not literally cheap, like, revives are expensive. So we've defeated Snagem Head Gonzap, which I refuse to acknowledge the ROM hack change. I feel like he didn't always have those eyes either. If we had your expertise in the Snag Machine, we'd have no trouble crushing Cypher. But fine, a promise is a promise. Here, take your Snag Machine back. You what, mate? This kid's fighting to bring him down? We're after the same thing. Here you go. Alright, we have our Snag Machine back. We'll check out our spot monitor and then we'll end the episode. This one probably went on a little too long, but that's fine. Thing didn't fit my arm anyway. May as well give you this. And I get Gonzap's key, which is for the chest. Nice. So they just want to be regular-ass criminals. Criminals. Oh, you know what? Is there any more loot in this room? Yes, there is. 2 full heals isn't exactly a bounty, but you know what? We'll take them. Gonzap's hand just clips into his desk. You think Genius would have noticed that? Alright, so we did get our Snag Machine back. We'll open that chest. And then after we open the chest, we'll go catch our Pokemon, or do whatever it is we need to do with Bonsly. Wrong way. Down here. Oh wait, is it this way? Not on the ground, no. Sorry about this. Use the key. TM30. Usually Shadow Ball. But in this hack, it is TM30 Gunk Shot. Anything can learn it? Nothing on our team. Gonna heal before we run to the Pokespot. Is our Pokespot even still active? We didn't spend a lot of time in here. No, it is not. Okay. Well then, we'll end the episode right here. I'll catch you guys next time.